gonna mute you here so I don't hear you twice. All right. Oh, and I don't know if Foundry is gonna work on the stream, but that's okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We had a adventure. It was great. It was the best thing ever, and my camera's off still. I love technology. All right. Let's go ahead and we will get started. So you guys were enjoying some fine and delicious bitter bark. As you begin to chew on this and partake in its delicious almost like wood-like aroma, you look at your friends surrounding you who are also enjoying this, and you see as their skin takes on a rough bark-like appearance. For the next hour, you guys have the effects of bark skin. So until the spell ends, you have an AC of 6. Okay. Ah, see, it's delicious, isn't it? Oh, I can't hear you guys. I'm doing great. Okay. Sorry, I could not hear anything anybody said. Life is great. Technology rules.
Okay, well, there was a I am Groot joke
Thank
made.
you.
That wasn't me. That was God, right?
Who's this Groot that you speak of?
I'm still trying to find that out too.
Just a play I saw in Waterdeep once, just about these fuck ups. We don't got to get into it. Great bark though.
I mean, it does taste pretty good, but why do we look like we're made of wood?
I told you it was going to be barky.
I didn't think it meant literally. Like, I honestly, I thought we were gonna start like barking like literal dogs. I wasn't expecting this.
I guess maybe I should have described it better. Should I have said woody?
No, yes. Yes, you should have.
Does the fuck? No, I don't even remember its name. The bark last long? Like, does it have a good shelf life?
You mean if you were to buy some to take with you?
Yeah.
It's not exactly what I'd call shelf stable. Usually about 24 hours or so before it'll lose the effect, but it'll still be delicious. So if you're looking for a delicious treat, you can definitely take it, but if you're looking to get a little barky later, well, that will last 24 hours, give or take.
Thank you. Is there anybody else shilling drinks or anything?
As you look around, he pointed out a couple of things, so he would have drawn your attention to the willow whipped cream and the iced ooze.
Honestly, after the bark, I'm kind of afraid to eat anything else.
Yeah, I was trying to think if we'd fought an ooze.
While we think on that, just real quick, I have a question. Have you seen a kid? I'm going to describe Ethan or / Pip to this person. Have you seen them at all? We're looking for a kid.
Oh yeah, here's the kid. He points to the nearest kid. Oh, there's the kid over there too. There's so many kids.
Yeah, but this one
You
looks
probably should get your
specifically-
own kid. You shouldn't steal other people's kids. I hear that can make things really uncomfortable.
Tell me about it.
All of a sudden you're a papa and you didn't even have somebody who popped him out.
What?
I'm not here to teach you the birds and the bees. You probably should have learned that by now. Or I guess, what is it for you? And would it be birds and bees, or would it be something else?
Xenophobic.
I mean, if you believe the rumors, I mean, birds now used to be a hell of a lot bigger way, way, way back. So, I mean,
Huh.
maybe the prehistoric birds and prehistoric bees or something.
Interesting. So interesting. You're holding up the queue. More people would like some bark. Are you taking any of the bark to go?
No,
No.
thanks.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Just by happenstance, that kid didn't look like Ethan, did it? The kid he pointed at.
No, none of them. They were like complete opposites of Ethan.
Okay.
Some of them were little girls, some of them were very young, some of them were like, almost teenage. None of them was quite Ethan.
Felt like it'd just been dumb if it was. And I was like, okay.
Not even slightly Ethan-esque.
Nah.
So the whipped cream?
Oh yes, you go that way. Just down there. You'll see it.
What do you guys think that'll do? Think it will like get all creamy on our bark?
Oh my god.
That was just horrible.
I was gonna say, I already made one inappropriate joke today. I don't need any more.
That joke could have been so much worse, okay?
I have no words. I have nothing. As you approach, you see you see a elf is manning the station, and she has soft golden skin, a very like oval shaped face. She smells of incense, and has brown eyes. And as you come up, would you like some willow whipped cream? It's quite delicious. Some would say it glows.
Glows, huh? Who says that?
Oh, I guess I do.
Yeah, has this been tested by anybody of
It's only 1 gold.
Reputation?
It's quite delicious. It's the perfect sweet treat.
Does it have any side effects that one might want to know before they take it? As I point towards the bark.
Oh, well, each of these is kind of a delight. You just see what happens. We can't reveal the secrets before you have to consume.
I just take a quick look around to see if someone's consumed around us.
You take a quick look, roll perception with disadvantage.
God, you're killing me with these disadvantages.
I know. Yes. You take a look around. You don't. So, what are you like specifically trying to suss out? And
If there's any visible things I notice from people eating this whipped cream, because like we clearly look like bark, and that happened from the bark treat. So I'm just wondering if there's like a visible change to people, like oh, their hair is all now syrupy or something.
So I would say with this one, you would not necessarily, you wouldn't be able to distinguish it, as you're looking around.
Okay. Oh, God.
Would you like some? I can whip you up a batch right now, each of you in your own little cup. Little pup cup.
How much?
That's only 1 gold, just a mere gold.
I guess I'll take one.
Yes, yes, yes. Here you go. Enjoy. It's so frothy and delicious and creamy. It's just
Scrap kind of
perfect.
begrudgingly gives up a gold coin, takes the cup, and then takes a little sip.
Okay, you take a little sip. The taste is quite delightful, very refreshing and cool.
We're all watching Scrap.
Goodness.
I mean, it tastes pretty good. I don't really feel any different yet. And he's gonna take another sip, and then another, and then one more just for good measure.
As he's taking these sips, is anyone else deciding to get it, or are you waiting to see what happened?
I think I'm good on this one.
Rabble. Grab. Oh, let me have a cup. And he's gonna toss it back like a shooter.
Okay. Yeah. You give 1 gold, and she gives you a cup, and you take it like a little shot. Anyone else? I can whip up some more. At this point, a few minutes have passed by since Scrap has consumed enough. And the group, like, if you're not looking at Scrap, and this is why your DC 14 didn't work, you think he lit up a torch. So Scrap, you are now, for the next hour, you are emitting 10 feet of bright light and another 10 feet of dim light for the next hour.
After taking a few more swigs, he's gonna start looking around and looking up.
Yeah, and then the same would happen to Rab as well. Since you took your shot, yours would probably happen very soon after.
Oh, hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you think I like try to exfoliate?
That's not what I meant.
A lot.
I mean literally glowing.
Oh.
Aren't I? We both drank the same drink. Am I glowing just as brightly, or?
Yeah, you got a good glow about you.
Oh, thank you. Shut up.
I already made that joke.
I know.
What was it 20 feet or 10 feet?
10
feet of
bright,
bright
10
light,
dim.
and then, yeah.
An additional dim.
Who you calling dim?
Ricky for sure.
All right, seeing this for sure, I want to run up to the ooze one without even asking and just saying, "I'll buy whatever you're selling."
One iced ooze that's nice and cold. It oozes on down.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
1 gold.
Right?
Yes.
All right. I'll be the guinea pig on this one. As I hurriedly rush over. I hope this one doesn't suck, guys.
Okay, so Rab and Scrap have Wisp. Everybody has bark skin. Ooze. Okay. You suddenly feel as though you are more dexterous. You feel like you just are moving more swiftly and better. You have advantage on dex ability checks for an hour.
All right.
I
Brain
would
freeze.
say at this point, because you would be waiting in lines and stuff, you're probably about 30 minutes in on the bark skin.
I will let the group know how I'm feeling from the ooze. Guys, I'm all slippery. I feel like I can just move around better.
Right, and
Did they drug you? Are you okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'm feeling good. Just moving around weird.
I can just imagine he's doing like one of these.
And every few seconds, it's like I have brain freeze. Ugh. But so good.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of concerned.
Yeah, you should be.
You know what? Why don't we just play some more games and take
you
one
would
more rip at the game
also
and get
see that there are some shows that are getting ready to start if you're interested in partaking in a show. You can hear advertising being called out for. You hear a small goblin who is calling out, asking people to attend Elko's Exotic Encounters, and a bugbear is inviting people to Barlow's Bendable Bodies. And they're calling, saying it is 5 silver to come and watch the show. It will be the best hour that you've had. Step right in, step right in. 5 silver. And maybe you'll even be able to participate.
We could do that, or we could get tokens.
It's whatever you would like. Come on in, whatever you want. Take a seat.
You get tokens for participating.
If you are chosen to participate and you do a well enough job, you could leave with a prize, I'm sure.
There's a bendy body one, right?
Yes, the bugbear.
Guys, I'm feeling pretty slippery.
I mean, hey, go for it, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't want this. I don't make it about me. What's something we all might have a chance at doing? What was the other one?
Echoes, Exotic Encounters.
I mean, guys, we're pretty exotic. Hmm? You guys are literally glowing.
What is the entry?
5 silver. It's getting ready to start. Last call if you wish to join. Step right up. We'll take your money and you can take a seat.
And do the adventures.
sure, why not?
Yeah.
Exotic
Exotic
adventures.
time.
5 silver. You got a 2-drink minimum as well.
Come on in, come on in. And then as you come in, and the tent flap is closed in here, and you guys are glowing bright. You see there is a small goblin, and as he is going through, he's showing some various exotic creatures. At first, it's nothing too exotic to you all, just a standard household cat.
This is super lit.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh, I got it. It's exotic to the Feywild.
And then the next thing that you see is he brings out a unicorn for everyone to admire its beauty.
Okay, it's kind of cool.
Definitely getting better. Ooh.
I have never seen a unicorn up close before.
I need some assistance. I need a volunteer from the audience.
Start nudging you guys.
Yes, one of you from over there, and you see the spotlight lands on your group. Who would like to step up?
Aren't you the ranger, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
I was like,
like,
you're the
yeah,
animal nerd.
like, yeah, that's
Guys,
what
they're
you-
just like horses and cats.
I,
I mean,
for
how
the
far
sake of entertainment, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Your job is to help handle the animals.
I can definitely try.
You think you can handle that?
Sure.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
Oh.
It's gonna be a good show.
Scrappy's gonna get mauled to death by a cat.
All right. The first thing that comes up after the unicorn has been put away is a giant spider. At first, you don't notice it, but you hear the audience like oohing and awing, and you turn around and you are met with its little beady eyes as it drops down from the top of the tent.
Hi. Hey, Mr. Spider. Or
Stand very still. As the goblin tells you to stand very still, the spider shoots its webbing at you and begins to spin its web around you as the audience just begins laughing hysterically.
How much more still do I need to be?
That's probably enough. And you see as he whistles and the spider retreats going back up, and then he just kind of looks at you. You just keep standing still. You're doing great.
Okay.
Can you breathe?
Yeah.
Well, that's good enough.
What?
Valentine starts clapping. Woo!
This next one is going to just behold you. You will not be able to wait. It'll be the best. And then next you see as a beholder drops down, floating in the air.
Scrap starts struggling against the webbing.
It's okay. Just stay still.
But that's this isn't safe.
I'm sure it's fine. He's just going to see what happens. That's all. Make a wisdom saving throw for me. You didn't have ooze, did you?
I did. Wait, wasn't that the stuff that made me glow?
No, it was
No,
moon
no.
whip. something.
Yeah, I think that was just Cody. All right, so you're good. You can roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm wondering if there's a game where being white will help you.
As you're like in panic mode, freaking out in the spider web, you all in the audience see as the beholder sends one of its rays hurling at Scrap, and then you watch as Scrap just falls asleep. Sleeping on the job. It's hard to get good help.
It's funny because the web's keeping him up.
Yeah. He kind of is like falling back a bit, but the web doesn't let him hit the ground. All right. He goes, let's do one more. Let's see what shall happen. And he gives the command to the beholder, who is lining up to take another fire at Scrap with his ray. And right before he does, the little goblin just like turns him slightly. And you see as he then sends a ray hurling at one of the other creatures that are in part of the show. And you see that one begin to turn into stone. This was petrifying to meet you all. The goblin begins clapping over and over. I hope you enjoyed our show. He probably would have brought out more. He goes and he I'm not gonna like read through a million things. He goes and gets Scrap woken up and unrestrained from the web. It seems you napped a bit. See, here's your drool. He has wiped the drool from your face, or so he says it is. Well, I don't know that you were very much help, but the audience loved you. Isn't that right, audience? He kind of waves to get the audience to yell and shout at you, Scrap. At least your friends did. Here you go.
Yes.
Here you go. You were great. Maybe work a little bit on your acting. I hear there's a Durham school of acting. You should attend. And he places something in your hand, like clasps his hands over. He places. You feel a like small bottle being placed into your hand. Return to your seat. Feel free to move around. The deadly ones have been contained. They won't be able to cause any harm. Take a look. Take a look.
And he's going to very awkwardly slink back over to his chair towards with the rest of the group.
You did great.
I liked how you were asleep. That was fun.
Screw you.
All right. Your effects, because the show would be an hour, would be ending. Scrap, as you look at the bottle in your hand, it is labeled on it, and it says it's a potion of animal friendship.
After checking it out, he's gonna kind of just like stash it away in his little satchel for safekeeping.
Cool. All right, what would you like to take a look for next? Food, another show, or more game?
Games?
Okay.
Gotta
I'm
get
feeling
that
gamey.
big prize.
Yeah.
Big prize.
Gotta embarrass the hell out of myself again.
Okay, let's see what we got. You take a look around, because I'm assuming you guys are also still trying to moderately keep an eye on Ethan. You guys don't see anyone that looks to be him as you're, moving and trying to find a game to. The first one that you come across, you, see it, looks to be like in the shape of a star. It's like they're reading Rainbow Star. And, you hear somebody, "Step right up to the shooting star! All you need is a little bit of strength. Send that star's just soaring up and make the bell ring. Step right up, step right up.
That sounds like it could be up your alley, Rab.
5 coppers, 5 coppers. That's all it takes, and you can swing the hammer. Swing, swing, swing."
Rab goes, I'll try. 5 copper.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. You look to be strong and fierce. You've got this. It is going to be a athletics check for.
Athletics.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Oh, you've hit the bell. You hear the bell sound. In fact, it like hits so hard it comes back down and it moves going back up, but it doesn't. Oh, it ends up hitting it twice, going down and up. Ah, it's super strong. Very muscular. Ah, here you go, here you go. Here's your ticket. Excellent work, excellent work.
Rab will be like, yeah, and he turns around and he hands the hammer to Syl.
And Syl even hold it. I think you got this. You can do this. You got this. Step right up. It's only 5 copper. What's the worst that can happen?
I'm gonna preemptively give him 1 silver.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Athletics.
Yep.
Okay.
That was almost a 1.
I know.
So close to a 1.
You stagger up. The weight of the hammer is heavy, kind of setting you off balance a bit. You give it a swing, and it just seems gravity has been in your favor. Not as fast, not with as much umph as Rab, but you do send the star soaring up, and it hits the bell ever so faintly. The bell's not registering as loud either. But you do
Give the
hit.
hammer to Valentine and be like, "You can use my change for that."
Okay. Do a little stretch. If Still can do it, I can do it. Athletics.
Mm-hmm. You go and you try to pick up the hammer. You can't, like, it's Thor's hammer, and you can't pick it up. You can't lift it. You kind of bend your knees, bend and snap a bit, trying to pull and oomph it over. You barely get it up off the ground, and you just kind of drop it on to the plate, and it just kind of moves up a bit and drops back down immediately, not hitting the bell. Oh, you got this. You just gotta put your back into it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a few more stretches. That was just practice.
Look at your legs.
I'll give them 5 more copper.
Okay.
I got this. And I'm gonna swing again.
All right. Ah, yes, yes, yes. You got this. You send it with a little bit more umph than Syl did, hitting the bell. It rings a little bit louder as it does, and he hands you a ticket.
Right. And I will keep passing it on and pay for scrap.
Okay, Scrap is up.
That way, just even silver.
Scrap's gonna look at the hammer, look at the spot that he's got to hit, hammer spot, and then he's gonna try his best to just run at it and just kind of yell and swing.
Okay.
You said athletics check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get a running start. As you do, the host of the game. This is a bit unusual way to begin, but all right. And you run and kind of get it to swing over your shoulder, hitting down onto the plate, and you hit the bell. Slightly less loud than Syl.
Yeah.
But you do manage to hit.
I did it! Yes!
And only in one go too. Good job for you.
Thank you.
Taking a look around the gaming tent area, it looks like you only have a few more games left before you have completed them all. As you scan around, you can see what looks to be some kind of game with popping balloons. It looks as though there's some like a ring toss type of a game. And then you can see what looks to be a game of pin the tail on something. You see people being blindfolded and spun around, and they're trying to pin these tails onto a picture. You can see it looks like some other shows might be starting, or more food to be had. What would you all like to do?
You guys want to do the ring toss?
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
I hear those aren't totally scams, so
All right. You step up to what is called the pedal toss. You step into the tent, and you're told, you'll take the ring and you will toss it onto the stem and complete the flower." And you can see that the ring is decorated with flower petals that you're tossing onto the stem. 5 copper. Who is up? Who is up?
anyone want to be the guinea pig, or should I just give it a shot?
I can give it a go. I'll be the first one. No, Scrap will go ahead and give up a silver coin so you can take an attempt and pay for the next one.
Okay. As you step up and you're handed your flowered petaled ring, you are going to make a sleight of hand check for me.
I start the slow clap for Scrap.
You seem to know exactly how to flip your wrist. Exactly right. Ooh, that was perfect. Look at that beautiful sunflower now there in the center of the game. Ooh, wonderful. That is quite well. As you are handed a ticket. Next.
Scrap does a little victory dance.
Don't be shy. It's just all
Yeah.
in the wrist. Just a little flip.
Rabble. Step up.
Ooh,
Oh,
do you
5 gold or 5
5 copper. 5 copper.
I think Scrap
And-
paid for you though. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, I gave him a
Okay.
silver, so the next person goes for free.
Yes. I forgot. My brain. Yes. You are free then. Your friend paid. Paid
sleight
for
of
it.
hand.
Ooh, you've got to not flip so hard. It's not in the muscles, it's in the flip of the wrist. Very agile. You must be let it float. Float to the stem.
Rab will give him a silver piece. Those float.
Yes. Very gentle. Very gentle. Not violent, but gentle.
There we go. Floated.
Yes. You see it bounces on to one, before it kind of rolls over and lands on another. I'll count it. I'll count it. You're a big fellow. This was probably a big feat for you, even though it seems small. And he gives you a ticket.
Rab walks away, semi-confused about if he wasn't just insulted or not. He's got his ticket, so he's cool.
Next up, if anyone else wants to play, complete the flower. Ooh, you could
Okay.
make a rose. A rose. Who wants to complete the rose? Landed on the stem. Hopefully it's not thorny.
Go on, Sil. I think you can do it.
Yeah,
Silver.
I already paid the
Okay.
one round.
All right. Oh, let's go. Sleight of hand.
Yes. You got this. Just in the wrist. Oh, yes. Yours, it hits once and then, like, flips and lands, completing the rose. Very good.
I'll pay a silver so for Valentine.
Are you sure? I think I got this. But yeah, go ahead, pay.
Yeah.
Ugh. Now, if I fail this, never mind. I won't, and I will toss it. The slippery goo is gone, right?
Yeah, all that
Still
stuff is
normal?
fine. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh, no. You see as it hits one of the outer stems and bounces. No, you forgot to aim. A little more aim. The umph was fine, but the aim was not so fine. In the wrist, but you aim also.
You guys just hear Valentine whisper to himself, "The fuck, I should have been good at this." Like, and I go
I
again.
know.
Shit, a +6 to that. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh no. You still have to give a little umph. When you toss it, it's like it goes past the like counter that you're standing behind, but it doesn't get to where the stems are. You don't quite reach before it just falls to the ground. A little umph, but aim. Do both. You have to do both.
I look at the person running the game. What are you playing at, huh? What are you playing at?
Your friends
You're
did
a-
just fine. Your friends were good. The first one, expert. I don't even think his eyes were open.
Alright. I'll put down 5 copper. Move it forward. We go again. Alright, better.
Yes. That is it. You put the oomph, and you put the aim, and you completed the flower. Very good. Here's your ticket.
I begrudgingly take it. Fuck.
You make sure you practice before coming. That's all it takes is a practice of the flip of the wrist, and you've got this.
If you ever need any pointers, just let me know.
No. I might take you up on that advice.
Cool. All right. As you exit that tent and move into going somewhere else, where would you go? What are you looking to do?
Balloon pop sounds fun.
Right. You step up and you can see that the host of this one is, as people are coming up, they are getting these very ornate looking daggers that they are throwing from a distance, and he is calling out certain rows and columns, so like kind of like battleship style, like A14, and that is the one that you are trying to hit. Is what you decipher, because you see some people throw and they hit and they pop, but it's not the one that he has called. And some of them get pretty angry when they pop one because they think that's all they need to do. But he's like, no, you have to hit the one that corresponds to what I call out. B73. Like bingo.
You don't know
We've
how
got
to
an
roll a dagger.
opening. Who would like to step up? We've got an opening. Step right up.
I'll go first, and I'll pay a silver. Hoping
Okay.
I get it the first time.
All right. You are going to make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I won't get it first time.
Oh, you hear as you step up, and he says, R22, and you see everyone is going to throw, because anyone who's up, they're throwing at the same one. And he goes to retrieve the dagger, and it is the one that you had been throwing with. I believe this one goes here. Yep, it matches to stall 7 that you were in. Here you go. Here is your ticket. We've got another opening if somebody would like to join. Step right up.
This Valentine, why don't you go next?
Easy. Okay, yeah.
I've seen you throw a dagger, I think.
Mm-hmm. Valentine looks extremely nervous because Sill's just been better at this stuff. Fuck, man. I rub my good luck stone.
Here is your dagger. When I call the number, everyone is trying to hit. You want to be sure you're the one that hits it and pops the balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Tell why you're nervous. Still really fucked up those apple puppies.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Yes, please. So as he calls out a 13, your dagger, it you throw it, it flies in a perfect line directly to it. It pierces in before any of the other daggers are even able to hit near it, and as yours hits, all the other daggers, with people who have moderately good aim, they come in and they hit and bounce off of the dagger that has now pierced into the balloon and bird. Oh, that was magnificent. That was perfect, brilliant, absolutely divine. I couldn't imagine it being any better than that. Ooh, you are very handy with the dagger. I don't want to ever come across you in a fight. You throw the dagger right at my throat. Ooh, I wonder, do you think if someone had an apple that you could throw the dagger and knock it right off?
Definitely.
Oh, you are most talented. Perfect, even. We've got an opening. Anybody else care to give a try at luck? Who would like to try?
I do that in Napoleon Dynamite. Yes.
Yeah, Rab will step up. They'll be like, oh, let me see. Can I use a hand axe? Oh, dagger's fine. Dagger's fine.
You got this. You might need to... You got this. You can figure it out.
Money. There we go. Sleight of hand. Oh.
Another good throw. It seems your group, you must be the dagger throwers. That's a great name if you're in search of a name for a party so far. Dagger throwers sounds great. Are you in need of a party name?
No.
Oh, you have one already. What is it? What is it? Do share. Here's your ticket.
Oh, shit, we can't lie. We're the Wayfinders.
You
That is the
seem
thing.
to have
That's the thing,
found
that's
your way to hitting the bullseye, or the balloon, I guess, I suppose. Excellent work. Let's see if the last one of you is as legendary as the first 3 have been. Step right up, step right up. Alright. Crap.
Actually, can I?
All right. Scrap will go ahead and give up 5 copper coins, and he will take a turn.
All right.
So it was a
Sleight of hand
sleight of
for
hand
me.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that one was close. I thought the Mr. from over here was going to hit, or the Mrs. from over there, but yours found the balloon and poof, it went. Oh, good job. I do think maybe you should consider being the dagger throwers or something along the lines. You all have done most well, most well. Here is your ticket.
Thank you. I mean, we've kind of already got a pretty good name, I think. But if we ever need to come up with a new one, Dagger Throwers is next up on the list.
I love when roles work perfectly. As you all step out into the dim light of all the festivities, you're smiling, you're excited about everything you've experienced so far. You have a skip in your step, and you see as suddenly a small boy runs right into you. He stumbles to the ground. As he gets back up, he apologizes before he quickly dashes off. It's one of those things where like he has ran into the back of one of you, and by the time you turn, like he has gotten up and is already dashing away. And you see he looks to be going into what you have figured out from walking around is a dead end. You see mere moments later, he has vanished around the corner. And that's when it really kind of, because you were in that moment of excitement of all the winnings and the games and everything, and you realize that this likely is the boy Ethan that you've been keeping an eye out for. And as you are thinking of how to react, you see a large ogre-like creature push past you and races around the corner after the boy. He looks to be pretty angry as he's chasing him. And I think that will be a good place for us to stop for tonight and pick up right there with the ogre chase of the boy. All right, and that was like so every time you left a tent, I was rolling to see if you ran into Ethan, and it just happened when she got done with the last game. I finally rolled for it. Cool. If you were tuned into the stream, thank you for watching, and we will be back in 2 weeks to find Ethan. All right, have a good night, stream.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.